what should we do? Oh, I'm going to introduce you first of all. In fact, introduce yourself. What's your name?
Kaylum.
And tell everyone how we are here today. What went on? What happened for us to do this drive?
So obviously, I follow you on YouTube like many people do.
Yep.
Obviously, you made the video, highest bid, James Memorial.
Yeah, it's
tickets.
it's the charity stuff that I'm doing for the London Marathon, and Kaylum was the highest bidder, and he's going to come and join myself and Liz for the black tie dinner. Are you bringing your missus, or you decide? Yeah.
Yeah, she's very nervous.
Is she?
She is, yeah.
Stop it. Stop it. So as a part of that, we decided to get in the car and have a little drive. A little bit of an icebreaker, just so you're not going to be as sort of like nervous on the night as well. But anyway, little bit of your history, Kaylum. Driving wise,
So,
what do you do?
so passed my test, 17, like many people.
Yeah,
Got my first car just after my 18th birthday,
cool. How old are you now, Kaylum?
22.
Okay, sound.
Yeah, and then applied for the Riva, become a bus driver with them.
Superb.
Spent a few years doing all the bus routes, Southend,
Yeah.
82, 79, so to speak,
Yeah.
all that type of area.
Yeah.
Now I'm a manager for a different company, supervisor.
Good. That's good going at 22 as well, mate. Well done. It's going to be interesting as well for me to have a little drive with a bus driver, just to probably see things from your perspective, because that's the license that I haven't got.
Yeah.
The bus, I've got my motorbike, I've got class 2 lorry, but it is something that I didn't expect to go into today.
Yeah.
But it would be nice to have a little gab about life on the road as a bus driver, and just have a little talk about how people treat bus drivers. I always go on about how people treat driving school vehicles, although we're under the radar today. My reg is off. We've not got the roof box on, so we're just a normal car today. Although we're still
civilians.
Although we're still an ASBO focus, but yeah, it'll be nice to have a little gab about stuff on the road. What I'm going to do is just let you drive for the first little bit, mate. I am going to have a little look at a couple of things. I always do that when I'm sat in this seat and I've got a camera on. But with what you do, I'm suspecting that you're going to be pretty good.
I hope so.
But no, there's no pressure. I mean that, mate. Okay. Right, you can get yourself seat belted up. Then to start us up, it's clutch down, and then press your start button. All good.
Fine.
Just checking all the cameras are all on. Yes, we are recording there. And just
Comfortable, isn't it?
you know what? I think it's the main thing that has made me change it, the lack of comfort. The seats are nice when you sort of like get into them and you have an hour or two in them.
Yes.
But when you're in them all day, and especially this seat, when you're sat sort of half hitched all the time, not sure. Anyway, you can make your own decision on it throughout the next hour or so, mate.
Fine.
Get yourself all sorted. Obviously, double check all your mirrors and make sure they're all okay. Move them if you need to. Just get comfy.
I think they're fairly much the same. I mean, I haven't really moved much, have I?
No. Happy?
Yes.
Go on, off you go. You can head yourself out to Chilwell Valley Road. All right, mate?
Yeah.
The park and brake goes off itself
automatically.
Just goes off itself. So just give yourself a little bit to get used to the car, mate.
Okay.
The clutch is quite heavy on this, but it's not worn. It's just it's a little bit more powerful and sporty car. That's all. So I think they beef the clutch up a little. So yeah, you can head to Chilwell Valley Road, mate.
Sweet.
Are you okay talking and driving?
Yeah.
Yeah. and I always mention this to people as well, if there's ever a little point that you feel as though you don't, or you can't answer a question or go on to talk about something that we're talking about, just, well done, buddy, that's a nice little start, isn't it?
That's it, yeah.
What was I saying about concentration as
upstairs.
well? That's all right, you'll be okay, mate. You'll be okay in this. So yeah, if there's ever anything that you feel as though you can't talk about, just literally just concentrate on the driver, mate. All good.
We've been sat so low.
Yeah. Yeah, you're up in the buses a little bit.
Well, that's it. I do tend to sit a bit higher.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. You can move the seat up a little if you wish, mate. It's up to you. Just park us in to do it, mate, to be fair.
Fine.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Mirrors changed at all? Are you all okay with that?
I think that's all right.
That's all good.
Just getting used to a different vehicle, I suppose, isn't it?
Absolutely, yeah. Absolutely. You've started off brilliantly, mate. So why a bus driver then, Kaylum?
I don't really know, to be honest. I mean, sort of grew up like any young lad, sort of wanting to drive. But I don't know.
Auto hold, bottom right-hand corner, it'll just sit there. You're familiar with that, I'm suspecting. Is your A-Class got auto hold as well? Yeah. So, does it work in the same way, that extra little press of the brake pedal as well, does it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've not actually driven another car that has it, like, similar to that.
Yeah. It's a nice little system, I think, to be honest. So go on, yeah, bus driver, it's quite unusual for someone so young to go straight into driving buses. Has there been a passion for driving ever since you were young, is there? Yeah?
I would say so, yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
Where does that come from as well? As a family member or?
Me dad.
Okay.
Yeah, my dad and my granddad.
They both petrol heads, like
Yes.
cars and bits and bobs? Yeah. Do you need to park in anywhere and sort your mirrors out or sort your seat out, or are you okay with it, mate?
It's,
Feel okay?
yeah, get
Sound. Not a problem, mate. Just a little point I'm just going to talk to everyone about. Why am I not forcing the issue of making Kaylum park in? Well, it's because of the electrical adjustment of the seat. If it was you going forward backwards with a normal lever, there's always a risk of you flying away from the pedals and then not be able to get back to them. It's not so bad in the electric ones, but if you're ever adjusting your seat, anyone, just go and stick it in a car park somewhere and go and do it. What's the seat adjustment like in the buses? And I'm going to be grilling you for all sorts of buses today, because it's something that I've obviously not got any experience like. Is the seat obviously adjustable in the bus as well, is it?
Yeah, they're not overly comfortable though, believe it or
okay.
not. It's not like a coach or a truck. It's very much quite a simplistic seat.
Is it a hard seat, is it? Not sprung or anything like that? Okay.
I mean, considering my age, I still get sort of back pain.
Yeah.
And it's very kind.
Right. We'll head down to the lights and turn left onto Chilwell Valley Road, please, mate.
What it is? Yeah, I mean, it's 8 hours driving a bus. I mean, it's always, doesn't matter what seat position you have, it's always
You're gonna be achy. Yeah, I get you. 100%.
Yeah,
100%.
You know, it's good though.
Yeah. What's your thoughts on? I know Merseyside's getting a few of the Lecky buses, aren't they? They're coming in. What's the technology in the buses like nowadays? Are they getting more economical? Is there a do people want to drive the new technology buses, or are they stuck in the old stuff? How's that working nowadays?
I suppose it is getting better for the driver.
Yeah.
The main problem that companies are having, I would say, at the moment is reliability.
Okay.
They are suffering a lot with breakdowns and performance issues and stuff.
Get you.
and a lot of that's attributed to the AdBlue systems and the emissions control,
Okay.
which obviously is quite stringent
Yep.
in the EU, UK.
Yes.
So yeah, that's the main problem. I mean, to drive, you know, automatic, obviously.
Are they all automatic buses
Automatic,
nowadays?
yeah.
Yeah. Sound.
Built-in retarder to the brake pedal.
Okay.
So not really a lot for you to do other than concentrate on what's going on.
Get you.
You know what I mean?
Okay. Are the routes hard to learn as well?
Main corridor routes, like Arriva Stagecoach, I
Yep.
wouldn't say are overly difficult to learn.
I understand what you mean about the main corridor. That's
Yeah.
obviously the main trunk roads going in and out of town, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Get you.
Tend to be straight lines unless you're going through a village and things, you know what I mean?
Okay.
But obviously the routes that I do with this company,
Yep.
they're quite very more estate based.
Oh, okay.
Lots of estates,
Yes.
corners, stuff like that.
Is that a little bit more difficult as well?
Yeah, it takes a bit more time, but I suppose I always just try and look at it like it's more knowledge of the city that I live in.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
that's the way I try it.
I'm like that with the city. I know exactly where you are. I know exactly when I'm going here, there, and everywhere. One little situation that I had with a bus driver the other day, and I was filming actually at the time as well, and it's Orrell Park on Orrell Park Bridge, by the train station. Got a yellow box and the little bridge there, and it gets, I'm not sure whether you know that particular area, I'm not sure, it's a little bit the other end of the city to where you are, but Orrell Park Bridge, there's a little bridge, yellow box, and I was coming over, and certain times of the day it gets really busy and you can't even see the other side of the yellow box.
Yeah.
And I went through and couldn't clear. There was a bus driver sat at the lights the other side, and I actually said on commentary, God, it must be awful sometimes in certain situations, because you can't exactly force the issue when there's literally no room and nowhere to go. That bus driver must have just had to have just sat there. I'll let you concentrate on this, mate. Well done. But yeah, just on that, not many people are going to have the thought for the bus driver like I probably would do.
Yeah.
How do people treat bus drivers?
Quite poorly,
Yeah.
being honest.
Is it that impatience to get past?
Always.
Yeah.
Exactly the same that you experience.
Driving school vehicles, yeah. They
have to be in front.
They think they're getting held up. Yeah,
100%.
Absolutely.
And I think it's the knowing that you're going to be slowing down.
Yes.
You're going to be stopping at bus stops.
Yeah.
So anything to not be held up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But if they're just a little bit patient, you'll soon get out of their way and they can get past anyway.
100%.
That's the key. We'll head up Queen's Drive, so second exit, please, mate.
Sweet, okay.
What's your thoughts on the car?
Lovely.
Okay.
Obviously,
It's quite
naturally will adjust as the drive goes on.
Yeah.
But
yeah, you've started superbly, mate. I've only got one little point to talk about. That's all. I'll have a little talk about once you've done the roundabout. So concentrate on this. The infamous Chilwell 5 ways. If people don't know where we are, I'm sure many people will, because I was going to say most of my following's in Liverpool. I've got a big following in Liverpool, obviously. How do you find dealing with the 5 ways in the bus? Do you come up this way? Obviously see the bus there to the right.
difficult, like.
Yeah. It's the emerging, isn't it? It's fitting into things. There's a nice little gap to go. The bus driver helps you there as well, because did you know where he was going as well?
Yes.
Yes. That's good. Nothing wrong with that as well. A little bit of local knowledge, and obviously Kaylum's knowledge of the buses and the routes has helped you understand and preempt where that guy was going. Yeah, all good. One little thing that you can just, it's not a big thing. You change it. If you don't, you don't. But I've noticed a couple of times you're knocking it into neutral, just as you're coming in towards the lights.
Yeah.
This is just for other people's benefit. So here, yeah, use your brakes as you need to, declutch when you need to, but just keep your hands on the wheel, because it doesn't do anything knocking it into neutral.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think, do you know what, right? I learned something about this the other day. I think it was off Conquer Driving.
Yeah.
He said, so when you depress the clutch fully,
Yeah.
it's not getting strained in any real way, really.
No, it's not.
So
just the springs effectively pulling it apart. Yeah.
But I think that was, I don't know. I thought that would be mentioned because I do it more than I should, if I'm being self-critical.
You know what? Is there anything really safety critical with it? You just mentioned the word critical. There's nothing safety critical with doing that, and that's why I sort of have taken that blasé sort of do it if you want to, leave it if you want to. It's not really that important.
No, well, that's part of what I look forward to of doing this.
Yeah.
I don't think
we're going to head. Need the second lane. We're going to head the continuation of Queen's Drive down into the park, mate. Okay.
Sweet.
Just wanted to give you enough time to do what you were doing. Nicely judged. All good.
Sweet.
Is it a bit different reprogramming yourself to drive in a car compared to a bus with the length and the size and stuff, or do you do that quite naturally now?
I just try and treat them all the same, to be honest.
Okay.
Buses are definitely easier, but I suppose at the same time,
Good man, well done. That's all right, that's fine. I was going to go down there, but
my mistake.
It doesn't matter, mate. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. A lot going on there as well, because we're talking as well. And that's something that I often find with people when they come in a car, that extra cognitive load of having a chat
100%
can then just make little mistakes happen. So
of course,
don't worry at all. It's totally fine. We'll continue down and we'll go down Penny Lane. All right?
Yeah.
Sound. You know where Penny Lane is a bit further up? Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
We're going to do a right?
No.
Just carry on.
We'll do a right here,
and
then we'll head down to Penny Lane. Next major light's on the corner, down at the bottom, and then turn left.
Oh yeah, sweet, okay.
So we're going to head back down over the bridge and then back down, is it Green Bank Road in towards the other little park? So don't worry, I'll give you directions, mate. All good. Do you find people getting angry with you in the bus?
A lot,
A little bit, yeah. Nice job. So yeah, not this junction, the further one.
Yeah.
Well done, good man. This one here. Sound, mate. How do people take to you being a younger bus driver as well? Was that a little bit strange when you first started? People were probably getting on the bus and going, hang on a minute, is he old enough to drive and he's driving my bus around? Was that the case? Did you feel that from any particular people?
Yeah and no.
Okay.
It really does sort of depend on who it is.
Yeah.
The majority of people don't bat an eyelid to it.
Yeah. They just want to get on with the day.
They're not really paying attention to,
who's
driving the bus and whatnot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, in terms of being a young driver, I've never really had any issues with it. I've always just tried to be self-critical as best I could.
Honestly, best way to do it. And I think if you obviously follow the channel, it's something that I've always done. I've always looked at myself rather than pointing the finger at other people.
Yes.
I actually mentioned it on a little video that I made yesterday, if I was honest. A saying that I got taught as a young kid: concern yourself with yourself.
Yes.
In other words, fix your own problems rather than pointing the finger and blaming others. And I've always worked in that way. Being a manager in your job as well, Kaylum, do you find that a little more difficult because you're a little younger, or have you? Yeah,
definitely.
Some of the all the bus drivers and people who work with you sort of like, he's only a young kid, that sort of thing?
It's something that I'm still undergoing training for.
We'll turn left at the athletes, mate.
And what I mean by that is my management skills
Yes.
of the people.
Yes.
Which naturally, you know, I'm not going to be the best at.
Takes time to learn, mate.
It
does take time to learn, yeah, absolutely. It's been a while since I've been down here. This is where two of my lads went to school here. Wow, been a little while. Yeah, you keep learning, Kaylum, to be honest. You just learn bits and bobs, and I think my natural instinct isn't to probably be as chilled as I probably am now. I think I'm of that generation and of that disposition to say, do that, get on with it, sort of thing. And people don't work in that way, so it takes time, mate.
Certainly does.
It takes time. But good, you drive well, mate. You also miss your middle mirror a little.
Yes.
Which is understandable. It's something that may pick you up little faults if you're on a driving test, but I sort of disagree a little, because to all the people who drive a lorry, to all the people who drive a bus, all the people who drive a van without windows out the back and you got the partition, you take your information from the sides.
Yes.
If I was pushing you towards a driving instructor qualification, I would get you back doing that. People say that is your flat glass mirror, and these are obviously curved.
Yeah.
So that gives you your real view. But with your experience driving a bus and working off these curved or convex mirrors all the time, your judgment of space and distance is pretty good anyway. So, yeah.
I think it's like with anything as humans, we always try and find a quick and easy way of doing something.
Correct, yeah.
And obviously driving a bus or a lorry for that, or a van, most of the time, you're telling your brain, okay, I can operate without that, and your brain will naturally operate without it. But yeah, I don't use it very much, and that's just the truth. I do gather a lot of information from shoulder checks or me mirrors.
I noticed the shoulder check there as well, and what I'm just gonna talk to people about, this is what I would probably take from that shoulder check is for the people, because buses are people magnets, aren't they? Is that shoulder check for
vital
extra people just coming up at the last minute and bits and bobs, or?
Yes, for people catching the bus in terms of the right side. Cyclists.
Yes.
Very, very important.
Good job. We'll turn right and then immediately left, please, mate.
Right.
Yeah, it is. It's nice to just get in the car with different people with, you know, different backgrounds in driving and just finding out how that thought process works.
It's a complex junction, isn't it?
It is. Nicely dealt with. You drive really nicely, mate. Here's one question that's just sprung to mind doing that junction. The view that you've got at a T-junction in a car compared to a bus, which is easier to see?
Definitely the bus.
Definitely the bus. You're further forward, aren't you? Yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, you've got the beauty of seeing stuff behind you in a car.
Yes.
But obviously driving a bus, you know, again, it's with it being automatic.
Yep.
And you've got one massive screen just in front of you.
Yes.
With the rather low dashboard.
It helps positioning and view and stuff.
It's
I
like,
can imagine.
the only way I describe it to my own partner is, it's like, this is like a spaceship.
Yeah.
You know, because you're very confined in what you can see with your pillars.
Yes.
Being sat low.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Next right as well, please, Kaylum. Yeah, I'm suspecting it's quite different to the lorries as well, because you've obviously got a lorry license.
Yeah.
Well, not obviously, you've got a lorry license as well. Did you go off and do any work on the lorries at all, or did you just get your license and then, like me, never used it?
100%.
Yeah. Is that it? Yeah.
Yes. I'd done it for further training.
Yes.
And that's why, I mean, I spend a lot of time watching driving related videos.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But because I don't drive as much anymore with my current role,
Yeah.
I actually enjoy going out and driving more than I did.
Yeah. That's good. It's good. I think that's where I've mentioned it quite a lot recently on the channel as well, that I'm probably a little stale with the driving because I've done it for that many years.
Yeah.
And you know, it's
100% get it. There have been times where I've considered a change of profession.
Oh, okay.
And, you know, sometimes, you know, I don't really like driving sometimes. I mean, it can be quite stressful.
Yeah. You don't seem a stress driver or a stress guy, to be fair. Have you learned to
over time
manage that over time? Yeah. All good. Down to the traffic lights and turn left, please.
Please.
How long ago did you do your lorry license? Well done. Good job. Nice awareness of that one as well with the downhill section. That's very good, Kaylum. Good. Yeah, how long ago did you get your lorry license? A few years, was it?
I think it was September 23.
Oh, okay.
Or October 20. Around that time.
Yeah.
Definitely. It was worth it though.
Yeah. It taught me a lot as well.
Yeah.
It really did teach me a lot. I've also got I've got a plan to go and get my bus license as well.
Really?
Yeah. I want to go off and do all of them,
Yeah.
not for any other reason than just to, again, have that experience of the bus driver. Tell you one thing that always blows people's minds when I talk to them about it as well, and it will help drivers anticipate buses stopping as well, which reduces that frustration and makes the road a little bit nicer place. I always ask people where a bus stops, and they always say on the left. And I go, yeah, generally they are, yeah, of course. But people don't realise they're generally near junctions.
Yes.
So I'm not sure exactly where the next bus stop is here. Suspecting it might just be round the corner, unless it was prior. Just round the corner.
Yeah.
So the reason for that is so all the people who live there don't have to walk that far to come off and get on the bus. And people don't really think about that. Well, a lot of people don't really think about that. They just follow the bus and just go, oh my God, it's a bus stop. But there's more that people can do. I'll let you deal with this, mate. There's no pressure to go off and do one thing or the other. Just do what you do naturally, mate.
Let me in. No.
Excellent job, mate. Superb. How do buses and bus drivers get treated in similar situations to that when there's maybe roadworks? And would you naturally come all the way up and use all the space in a bus, or are people even more negative to the bus driver compared to maybe the car? Are they like, oh my God, I'm not letting a bus in, it's massive? Yeah. Would they be like that a little bit more, would you say?
It's definitely a balance. I feel as though there's two types of drivers that you'll encounter in a situation like this.
Yeah.
You'll have someone very happy to let you in, respectful of your size, respectful of, you know, you're carrying passengers.
What you're doing, yeah.
And then you've got obviously young lad in his BM. I can't possibly let you in.
Or his ASBO Focus.
Or his ASBO Focus, yeah.
Absolutely, you know? Yeah. What was your thoughts on how would you categorise, and we're not being prejudiced, but how would you have categorised how that private hiring vehicle in front was working? What would you say with him?
Couldn't quite gauge what he wanted to do, to be honest.
Okay, yeah. I thought he was waiting for you. I thought he was
Yes.
being quite sound, no problems, off you go if you want. And I think because you were super polite and super nice over it, you didn't barge, you didn't push, you didn't pressure, he went, oh, okay, and then just helped you out and went past. I thought that was a really nice interaction, to be honest, from both of you.
Yeah.
It was cool.
No, it doesn't actually really make a difference for me being in front or behind.
No.
Whatever's safest at the time.
Brilliant, yeah.
You know what I mean?
So it's great that you use that word safe, because that should be our primary goal all the
Always.
time.
Yeah.
A little question that I'd like to ask. Sorry, Kaylum, I'm just wrecking your head today, mate, with all these
don't worry about
questions. But I'm sort of like, whoa, opportunity, bus driver, here we go. Are bus drivers really pressured for time? Because it is something that I've had a little bee in my bonnet over the last little bit on the channel regarding the lorry drivers and how that pressure of time, in my opinion, makes safety worse. How's the pressure of time on you as a bus driver or on your bus driver colleagues?
If I'm speaking for myself, I don't think about it.
Okay, good, nice.
As long as I leave on time,
Yeah,
whatever happens in between doesn't matter to me.
love it.
Okay.
Yeah.
As you'll know,
Nice job, Kaylum. Love how you just stopped what you were saying and just got on with what you were doing. Fab. Go on, mate. Perfect.
yeah. So as you know, some people will always be naturally more inclined to stay on time
Yes.
for whatever reason.
Yes.
I'm not too sure. I see it as you're being paid. You're going to finish at the same time. You're going to start at the same time. So why rush? And you've actually got to remember, you're not on your own. You're carrying passengers.
Yes.
And the passengers aren't really that bothered.
No.
About.
No. Is being early worse than being late if you were a bus driver?
Yes.
I always thought that, because I see bus drivers on occasions, if there's no one around, totally clear, and they'll do 25 miles an hour on a 40 limit because they're ahead of schedule.
It's not something I agree with. It still frustrates me, as it probably will many people.
Yeah.
In my opinion, I'm happy to sit at the speed limit or whatever's appropriate for the conditions.
Yeah.
Pull over at the time and point and wait.
Is that was my next question, Kaylum. Is that allowed as well? So could you utilise a bus stop, park in, wait for 45 seconds if required, and then get going again?
That's exactly what a timer point's for.
So at that timing point, I understand the term. I've never heard of it though.
Yeah.
Because I obviously never worked on the buses. So is that somewhere where you can get back on time if you're a little bit ahead of schedule? Is that exactly what it's for?
Exactly that, yeah.
Is there any other reasons for
it? Predominantly, so the bus remains at a consistent time throughout the journey.
Yes.
Otherwise, you'd end up with a bus that's running like 20 minutes early.
Yeah.
If on the odd occasion where your running time accounts for traffic or peak hour.
Yeah.
And some days, as you know yourself, it's really just not that busy.
No.
And you'll spend half your day sat at a timing point. Now, if they didn't exist, people go, the bus never turned up.
You're right.
Well,
It's
been 20 minutes before.
Been and gone. Yeah, that's right.
I mean?
It's interesting, yeah. And these are little things that have always gone round in my head, but I've never had that opportunity to ask a bus driver. Excuse me.
Don't worry.
That's really good. It's really good. Do passengers ever get a little bit pissy because you sat at a timing point, or is that something, if they use the buses, they're used to and they understand?
They never really, considering most people use the bus every day, you get most people are fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is frustrating. But I always say, if you need to be somewhere earlier, just get the early bus.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely. I'm like that with time as well. I'm luckily with what I do with the driving lessons and with the instructor training, and even with this stuff on YouTube.
Yeah.
All right, I like to be punctual. I think I was within a minute of our scheduled time that
Yes.
I said, so I was pretty good. And I looked at approximately how long it was going to take me last night on Google, and then got up again this morning, double checked it, and just made sure I'd leave at the correct time.
Yeah.
But I'm never pressured by time, so I suppose that has a big positive effect on how you go about doing things. So your perfect attitude for me of, listen, whatever happens, I'll deal with it. I think that's superb. It's quite refreshing to sit with someone so young as well, being 22, and have that grown-up attitude about it as well, Kaylum.
It's took a few years.
Just heading straight up to we're heading back on the motorway. So all the way up at the top, yeah, you can just keep on driving.
Yeah. What was the question again? Sorry. So.
Yeah, I was talking about it's refreshing to see someone with the attitude of not getting flustered towards time, and is that something that you've naturally been blessed with, or is it something that you've had to develop yourself? If you need to concentrate on this, feel free, mate. Don't worry.
I think it's something that I've always had, but it definitely comes more with training and experience.
Yeah.
I'm not going to sit here and say that I've always been that way, because obviously, you know, I think the majority of people, when they get the license, they're just happy to be driving.
Yeah.
Yeah. And a lot of people don't think about the fact that you're driving a 2-ton vehicle or 1.5 ton and the damage.
Yeah. That you can do, yeah. How much the buses? What buses weigh? About what? Are they 17, 18 tons or something like that?
It's anything up to. I'm just going to use lane 1.
Yeah, I do the same here.
See if we can make some progress.
Absolutely, love that.
Worked out all right, that, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. How much do the buses weigh?
Anything from 6 to 10 tons, I'd say.
Okay. Yeah, nice little gap. Perfect, mate. The Focus has got plenty of torque and pulling power as well, mate, doesn't it?
It helps.
Yeah, it does help. It does help.
But it's about using it right.
You're right, yeah.
As you say.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, there was another question that popped into my head as well. Can't remember. It'll come back to me. It was about the buses. All good. Just noticed you had a little go into the pocket like that.
Yeah.
What's been the bit? You're obviously a supporter of the channel. That's superb. From what you've said, watching Conquer Driving, good. There's some good stuff on there as well. He's one of the good guys. The stuff that he comes up with, yes, it's good. He's not just after the clicks and views and likes. He's doing the right things for the right reason.
Of course.
He's a good guy. I actually watched one of his videos the other week on his second channel, taking his Porsche around Alton Park.
Yeah.
Quality. He's obviously just a big driving nut. But
he does, and he's very educated.
He is.
You know what I mean?
Yes. What's been the bit that you've probably seen from my stuff that I do that you've thought that's really, really useful, that's really good, and that's really helpful? What would you say if there's one thing that stands out?
Not to make it an event.
Yeah.
More than ever.
Attitude is everything, isn't it?
And I'm very proud to say, but that is something that my partner is very, very sort of happy to have.
So previous you isn't the same as today you. We're a little bit of a carbon copy, me and you as well, Kaylum, because I think I'm warts and all on the channel. I'll let everyone know, you know, what I've been like, and I've still got to bite me lip. I really have to just stop staring at people and just shaking my head at people.
Yeah.
But it's built in. It's really tough for people sometimes.
Yeah.
It is. But that's really nice. Yeah, attitude is everything. All good. Do you find that difficult on the bus as well, that you don't get, probably you haven't got the power and you haven't got the abilities to alter your speed into a little pocket as easy? Is that something that's more difficult to do and manage?
Yes, but a lot of what we do, you know, we're taught to sort of be defensive.
Yeah.
Within reason.
Yeah.
Obviously. So just getting us up to speed.
Yeah, it's fine. Not an issue. You use the car how you wish, mate. I've had to say absolutely nothing to you, so there's no problems. There's one little bit. We are heading on the A5 300 back up to the motorway, mate.
Sweet.
Okay. Yeah, there's one little bit that is probably a little different than how I would deal with things. You've been not hesitant, but you've been very careful and very safe with a few of your lane changes and bits and bobs.
Yeah.
That may be one of many things.
Yeah.
I'm going to let you sort of like pull them together and give us a little bit of an answer in a second.
Yeah.
It could be used to driving the bus and length. It could be just how you drive anyway.
Yeah.
And it could be I'm on my best behaviour because I'm in Ash's car with Ash.
Yeah.
Is it a bit of a mixture with all of those, do you think?
Definitely. What I will say, so you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
I never ever question or watch a video and think, why has he done that? You know what I mean? But I have at times thought, okay, well, you've come into a lane change, and it looks like obviously you've been a little bit close, or you've took a gap, and I thought, well, you know, I wouldn't have gone for that. But I think I'm just in bus driver mode all the time.
Okay. The famous one is there's an undertaking video, and it's on a 57, and a van tries to come past me on the left hand side.
Yeah.
And I take a space positively.
Yeah.
Now, my thinking and reasoning behind that is I'd rather go, well, I'm going to make you slow a little bit so you do it properly, as opposed to doing it the wrong way. But yeah, I'm not a bully on the road, but I'm really positive with things. I had a lovely email conversation with someone this week after my blue light video. Nice little emerge, mate. Lovely little safe spot that you fitted yourself into there as well, mate. All good. From here, Kaylum, can you find your way back to yours?
Yes.
Whichever way you wish, don't mind, not a problem. Yeah, I had a lovely email conversation with someone who is a blue light responder in cars, lorries, I think he said something else as well. And he made reference to how the blue light responders have to work, and it's in a positive way. And he picked up on that from my driving, that it's probably a little more than how the average person would work. So you're absolutely right in that observation. Is that something that I probably should maybe tone a little? Yeah, that's another one of my little shortfalls where I'll bully the bully a little.
Yes.
And that's not right on the road, but it is something that is a part of me and my character. So yeah, it's a brilliant.
Put your foot down with people.
A little to go, hang on a minute.
Yes.
And you're absolutely right and correct, and it's brilliant observation to take that from my driving and things that I do. It's lovely. It's good.
Yeah. It's just, I mean, you know, having a balance is key, and I will definitely admit that I am a lot more cautious than I am positive.
Is that the right side to be though?
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Um,
We mentioned it right at the start about it was really nice that you used the word safety. So
Yeah.
yes, yeah, of course, that's the correct way to go about doing it.
I just try and drive in a manner that, to the best of my abilities, doesn't affect other people.
Correct.
Allows other people time to adjust.
Yeah.
Because you know, some people just really just don't pay attention, and it's shocking. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're right. A little extra thing on that as well, and it produces less incident and road rage compared to maybe how I would do it.
Yeah.
What you do and how you go about doing things is allowing other people to make the decisions.
Yes.
Then they don't feel as though they've been hard done to.
Yes.
Going back to that Volkswagen, I think it was Volkswagen private hire, when we had
Yes.
the merge and turn situation, you let them make that decision. You
Yeah.
didn't go positive.
Yeah.
Where I think my instinct would have been, when I saw him holding back a bit, would have gone, okay,
Gap.
I'll take that space. It's interesting, and both methods are both right.
Yeah.
So that's the beauty of driving it. So it's not black and white, is it?
It's brilliant. But yeah, I mean, that you've kind of hit it on the head, to be honest. That is definitely the reason that I do it.
Yeah.
I'm very conscious of other people's mistakes and people's inability to plan.
Oh God, yeah.
You know what I mean? And it has got me out of a lot of trouble, potential trouble.
Yeah.
By just being like that.
Yeah. If you're reactive, they reckon it's 1.5 seconds to deal with an incident. If you've anticipated that could happen, that time halves to 3/4 of a second. So you're absolutely right. It's been a while since I've bothered coming on Tarbuck Island as well, mate, to be fair.
It's a nightmare at the moment.
I can imagine. They're doing a big job with it though, aren't they?
Yeah, I'm not too sure what they're doing. I think they're building an extra lane.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Good effort. Just seeing that building, that's what I was going to do with the lorries. I was going to go on the gritters at Christmas time, because that's where the based, isn't it? Just here.
Yeah.
That's what I was going to do with my lorry license, but I've just not got round to it.
So, how have you found being an instructor over all the years then? Because it's obviously a very dedicated job.
Yeah, I've found it. I think if I was just a normal instructor, I don't think I would have been satisfied mentally.
Yes.
I think I've had to do what I've done to get some sort of like self-satisfaction out of it.
Yeah.
That's probably it, really. I've liked the flexibility. You can go off and earn some decent money if you want to, but like I'm doing at the minute, I'm pretty chilled. I'm down to skeleton hours because we've got all this blasted training for the marathon.
Yes.
So you're able to do that.
Yeah.
YouTube is my baby though. It's my creative sort of like tool, and obviously it's a platform.
Yes.
But it's that over the years which has kept me interested,
Yes.
kept me working, and kept me progressing.
Yeah.
And it's infectious as well, that I get lovely emails from people all around the world saying, you've not just changed my drive, and you've changed aspects of my life about making things a non-event and
Yeah.
making things better and coping with other people's mistakes and not escalating things. And the journey that I've showed with myself, people have, you know, cottoned onto that, and it's resonated with them.
Yeah.
So it's probably that mostly that's kept me pushing and kept me working.
I think, you know, that's one thing that I will definitely say as someone who watches your channel. You know, the effect that you've had on many people is unbelievable.
Yeah, and it's nice. It's nice to know that as well.
You know, when I was a bit younger and I was watching you when I was like 18, you know, rallying around on the bus and everything, I was like,
Yeah.
oh, fucking hell, like, I'm driving a bus, I'm not having any issues, like, what are we doing all this for?
So much more you can learn though, isn't there?
And then I was having, like, you know, situations where I was like, if I'd have done that, you know, that wouldn't have happened, or, you know, I knew they were on the phone and I still decided to do this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. That is one thing, I mentioned this recently as well, that's another thing that, it's another reason I'm not just looking in cars just to be aggro Ashley. I'm looking in cars to try and get an idea of whether they're on the phone, whether they're paying attention, and that's going to help me further down the line when I come near them at the next junction.
It's definitely something that I've started to do.
Yeah.
And as soon as I know someone's on the phone, my whole driving changes.
Yep. Perfect.
You know what I mean?
Perfect.
It's so important.
Perfect. So it's nice to know as well that the stuff that I do put out, it's got big relevance to every vehicle as well, isn't it? The bus driving.
Yeah.
Obviously, everything else, the cars, the lorries, but
people drive on the phones in the bus. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and you know yourself, truck drivers,
Terrible
ambulance drivers. I mean, it's just, I just can't fathom how you can concentrate on driving as well as doing that.
No.
You know what I mean?
No, cognitive load, absolutely. I did bring my, don't know whether did I tell you about them on eBay, on email about me eye tracking glasses?
No.
Okay. The day that we're filming, this is just for everyone else, the day that we're filming this there's a video, my video out at 11 o'clock is introducing these eye tracking glasses. And it might be something, I've said to Kaylum as well, he can be the first person to have a go in a Volvo as well. We'll get together again and you can have another go in that, mate. But yeah, eye tracking glasses, they record a video and they record where your eyes look.
Yeah.
And they're getting introduced in about half an hour, mate. So it's another level of the analysis that I'm going to be able to do. I'm saying loads about this because everyone's probably already seen the video because this is going to go out after. But that might be an idea next time when you drive a Volvo, if you're up for it, to have a go with the eye tracking glasses. And it would be nice to get a decent level because you've driven really, really well as well, mate. Yeah. You really have. And there's going to be an element of the analysis where I need information from people doing the correct things so we can compare it to people doing the incorrect things.
Yeah.
But really good.
Always does that.
It's just that point, isn't it, when you just do the straighten. Do the signals cancel on buses? Are they self-cancelling when you steer?
Yeah, although some of the older ones don't.
Like,
it's broke.
Okay, because it's broke, yeah. Yeah.
It's so like with anything though, innit?
Yeah, so going back to the earlier point you said about the buses breaking down, that's a problem. Is that just because they do so many miles? I bet some of the buses have done 500,000 miles, some of them, haven't they?
More.
More?
Yeah. Especially like the older fleet.
Yeah.
Definitely, you know, many miles. It's just unbelievable, to be honest.
I can imagine. All good. Anyway, we're gonna wrap that up. You've driven really well, Kaylum, to be fair. You really have. There's just those two little things that are said about the popping it into neutral and just the centre mirror. Apart from that, perfect. Really, really good. We haven't got long till the James Bulger black tie dinner, and just on that point, Kaylum has made an amazing gesture to bid for these tickets to come and have an evening with myself and Liz. I'd just like to thank everyone for the support. This video is going to be going out before I do the London Marathon, but my fundraising for James Bulger Memorial Trust is going to continue into the summer, and probably into July. So thank you all for your support. It's been lovely meeting you as well, mate. It's been really good.
Same here.
Were you that nervous in the end?
No, I think I've adjusted myself.
Chilled out. I
know what
don't
I mean?
think. Yeah, I know.
I haven't been sat before an instructor for a long time now, so
The Ashley effect as
the
well
Ashley
makes
effect,
it worse.
yes.
But everyone take care. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you all soon.